check this out. Boom. In the quality of life update of the cosmetic inspection post, just at the bottom of this, they just casually chuck in. Also, here's a sneak peek at the new location from the Guild Wars 2 5th expansion, shipping later this year. How crazy is that? And then we get a let me go full screen with this. This is it. This is the new location apparently. And it makes me excited because it looks like something that is grounded, you know what I mean? It's not like something like Dragon's End, which is like a very high level concept. It's not something like Secrets of the Obscure where there's like floating islands and stuff like this. It looks like just a real, genuine, classic MMORPG forest, and I'm so down for that. That really excited me. Yeah, it does look like Ascalon. Hey, a lot of people have been saying it looks like pre-searing Ascalon, which is, from what I've heard, some sort of like a throwback to Guild Wars 1. I never played it, so I'm just going off what other people say. But Searing is like basically an event that happened in Ascalon where I think I might be wrong, but the humans, like a human Char war, just like destroyed a bunch of the land and made it look all shit. They reckon this looks like that area before that event occurred, the pre-Searing Ascalon. Um, and I'd be keen for that, but what I'm really hoping that it is going to be, this is this is my copium, something that a place that I've wanted to explore since the day I first played this game is this area here, the Woodland Cascades. It's always been an area that is right just out of reach. Like I'm a long-time human main, so I'm very familiar with Queensdale and Divinity's Reach, and you know a lot of the Kryta area. This feels like home to me. And this Woodland Cascades area has always been just like right at the edge of the map, but you could never explore it. And it just sounds so cool to me, like the Woodland Cascades. That sounds like such a classic, classic MMO type of area that I've always loved. I've always loved like classic fantasy forest type areas. Even like the bottom of Drizzlewood Coast, this area seems to be part of the Woodland Cascades continent. And this part of Drizzlewood Coast, I really enjoy. Like the trees, it's got like these massive redwood trees, very beautiful, very cool. You can't go there, yeah. You can sort of the bottom part of Drizzlewood Coast, I guess you could consider like an honorary Woodland Cascades, and this part here is like from a raid wing, so it's not really open world, and also it's all kind of like underground or like enclosed, so you really don't get to see where you actually are. That's about as close as you can get. But yeah, the majority of this area is just you can't go there, and this has been literally the longest time, um, my longest running like hope for the game. I remember from like day one, I wanted to explore this area, and I was so devastated when I realized you couldn't. But that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Um, there was actually, you know what? We're going full investigation mode now. There's another piece of trivia that I'm getting excited now. There was another piece of trivia. All right, check this out. That makes me think that it could be the Woodland Cascades. So, if you're unaware, there is a very active member of the Guild Wars 2 community called That Shaman. And this guy has been responsible for a lot of leaks in the past, I believe, that turned out to be true. I don't know, he's got some kind of insider connection. I don't know how he does it really, but he's very well respected, and he's had a lot of like successful leaks in the past, and he posted something about this teaser image. Let me see if I can find it. I'm having trouble finding it. Verdant Cascades. Yeah, I saw a Wooden Potatoes video on comparing it to the Verdant Cascades as well. All right, I can't find the screenshot, but basically, that shaman apparently released some information that the file that was shared of that teaser image, this one here, was originally it had a different file name. I have no idea where he got this information from, but he is a pretty credible source. He reckons that this image was originally named something else. I don't know what it's named at the moment, but it used to be named, what was it? Delta Wild Bog .jpg or whatever the fuck. And this is not something I knew because I learnt this as well. A delta is apparently like a geographical descriptive word for where a bunch of islands sort of meet together, like something like this, like a bunch of rivers intersecting into a land mass, like this kind of thing. So this is another thing that I learned as well. This is what a delta is apparently. So yeah, apparently Delta Airlines. That's not the right delta. Apparently that image was named Delta Wild Bog initially, and guess what we've got right next to the Woodland Cascades? A delta. So how exciting is that? Right next to the Woodland Cascades, we've got a delta, and I guess you could call this a boggy-looking area. So that was very exciting for me. Not necessarily any kind of confirmation at all that it's going to be the Woodland Cascades. Maybe it might even be more over here, this kind of area, like west of Divinity's Reach or something. But at the very least, it's giving me hope. It's giving me hope. Choiman's putting money on it being the Cascades, the Verdant Cascades, eh? Let's have a look at this. The Verdant Cascades. So this is an area from Guild Wars 1, eh? Oh yeah, it looks very retro. It looks very Guild Wars 1. So is this an area that is like accessible in Guild Wars 2? Not accessible, but like on the Guild Wars 2 map? Where is this in terms of like the rest of Tyria? Explorable area, Tarnished Coast. Where's Tarnished Coast? Where's Tarnished Coast? Oh, Tarnished Coast is this area, is it? The Woodland Cascades. Oh, wait, is it the same thing? We're getting the Guild Wars 1 lore here from Choyamum. I've never played it. Northern Crider. Yeah, so this the Woodland Cascades area. So is Woodland Cascades the Verdant Cascades? That's just like interchangeable, is it? I'm learning here. That works then. We've got same thing here. Oh my lord, that's what I want to hear. So we've got the what's this called again? Delta. We've got the Delta. We've got a boggy area. We've got Choy Mum and Wooden Potatoes thinking it looks like Verdant Cascades, which is apparently the Woodland Cascades. It's all tying together, gamers. Love the theory crafting. Hell yeah. Wow. So I always thought for some reason when I was watching Wooden Potatoes video, I'm not very familiar with Guild Wars 1, so when he was talking about the Verdant Cascades, I just assumed he was talking about like some area from Guild Wars 1 that is not in Guild Wars 2. I have Janthea Bay, this area here. Are you thinking it might be closer to this area than the Woodland Cascades, Choi Mum? But yeah, regardless, I'm very excited. Whether it's the Woodland Cascades specifically or not, the image looks like the type of map that I'm into. I love this look. This kind of reminds me of like Metrica Province actually a little bit, and just the image itself. Where has that gone? Just this image itself, like regardless of where it is, this looks like something that I can really get down with. So I'm really keen for that. And later this year, they reckon it's coming. Don't have to wait even that long at all. If you guys know Wooden Potatoes on YouTube, I will definitely, if you're interested in getting even deeper into that, his video is very good on the theory crafting.